I think they want to see, like, igloos, but you're not going to. I don't think. Maybe, if you go further north.
I think that when people visit California, they either want to go on Hollywood Boulevard, go to Alcatraz because they have to feel like they've been caught in prison, which is, I don't know why, and probably see the Golden Gate Bridge.
Tourists will obviously go to Las Vegas.
Pretty much everyone goes to New Orleans and they don't really get out of there much.
The National Aquarium, of course, in Baltimore. Drake is a fan, I hear.
The Coca-Cola Museum and probably the Martin Luther King Jr. birth site.
When tourists come to Oklahoma, they often make the tour of the Oklahoma Bombing Memorial, which is in downtown Oklahoma City.
People should definitely see the Alamo in Texas.
One of the main attractions that we have is Colonial Williamsburg.
Well, when you come to Pennsylvania, you want to see the Liberty Bell, the Declaration of Independence, and Hershey Park.
And maybe the Milwaukee Art Museum.
There's the LL Bean headquarters in Freeport, which is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The Mall of America is definitely a big one.
They want to see bears, they want to see moose, they want to see wolves, they want to see eagles.
If you're walking in the Mall of America, you might walk past American Eagle and then walk another 100 yards or so and see an identical American Eagle.
They definitely want to hit the Grand Canyon. They want to hit Carson the Canyons.
Tourists visiting Idaho would most definitely want to see Hell's Canyon. It's even deeper than the Grand Canyon.
Well, there's Yellowstone in Wyoming, so that's the biggest attraction for sure.
They would want to visit things in our different national parks or just different natural features like, oh my gosh, what's it called? The big sandy area, the big sandy area. Also known as sand dunes.
Carlsbad Caverns, you got Sandia Mountains.
You want to go up to Glacier National Park and drive on the Going to the Sun Road. It's the most incredible, beautiful glacial experience.
The Badlands are beautiful.
I think they should go to Mount St. Helens or Mount Rainier. It's beautiful.
Mount Hood, probably one of the most climbed mountains in America.
If you just like sweeping agricultural landscapes, you're really gonna enjoy Nebraska.
When people visit Massachusetts, they often want to go to Cape Cod, the Boston Commons, especially in the fall for all the leaves.
The cows, more leaves.
This one is kind of a loaded subject because we're famous for the Old Man on the Mountain, which was literally a face of an old man on a mountain, but he fell off the mountain a few years ago.
They want to see the caverns, they want to see the caves. Another word we use is the sinks. It's not something in your kitchen or your bathroom, it is nature related.
Oh, Mammoth Cave, definitely. Go spelunking. Hot Springs, and then Little Rock because it's the capital city.
Woodstock. I mean, you can visit Woodstock, New York, one of the most famous places of the most famous outdoor concert ever.
People always want to see like the Olympic Park, where the Olympics were held in 2002.
The Indy 500. A lot of people talk about the Field of Dreams, and it's really not that impressive. It's a big cornfield in the middle of nowhere that you drive a long ways to get to. When you go to the state of South Dakota, you need to see the Corn Palace. It's a museum, and it's made out of corn.
The B.B. King Museum, Delta Blues. Ole Miss is a big pride of Mississippi, too. A lot of people like to go visit Ole Miss and see a game.
First thing people want to see when they come to the state of Alabama is the University of Alabama football and Waffle House.
Manhattan, Kansas, which is home of Kansas State University. People come from all over to attend football games. I'd say Kansas City is also one of our biggest attractions as well, even though we share it with Missouri.
The things that you want to see when you come to Missouri are easily the Arch, and then the Arch, and quite possibly the Arch.
Probably want to go to see Yale because it's the one thing in Connecticut that's like, okay, yeah, that's like a reputable thing that I know because it's not just like a Connecticut thing. I guess Princeton and Newark, but for the wrong reasons.
You want to go to the Sears Tower.
Usually when people are coming to South Carolina, they're going to Charleston. There's a ton of good food, there's a ton of culture, it's very international.
People always want to go to the beach, and we have so much history in Providence.
They do a little shopping, tax-free shopping, which everyone knows about, and then they head south towards the beach where they eat a lot of Grotto's Pizza.
South Beach, is anyone in South Beach?
People think right away, Waikiki Beach. You gotta see Waikiki, you know, Nicki Minaj had it in her song.
So you can go to Cape Hatteras, it's a really famous lighthouse. They had to move it once, it's a really big deal.
Motor City in Detroit to see where everything started with Motown music.
Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio.
You have Dollywood and Pigeon Forge. You have Nashville,
obviously, which, you know, you have all the historical sites like the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman and all these like fabulous places. Oh, also in Lynchburg, Tennessee is the Jack Daniel's Distillery, which is very important.